We do very, very easy. Anyone for a BJ. Hi, Uncle Young Kimbo. Good to see you. Anyone for a BJ means anyone for a blowjob. Listen, I think that might be part of the community vibe check that happens like after. I think what you're pointing to is the after hours show. Not the present one, but that's so funny. Delicious City does have a different kind of love to offer. I think it's fantastic. Let me pull up my session notes so that we can stay on task tonight instead of asking people to put their mouths on other people's body parts. Kwase, good to see you tonight. Welcome to my community vibe checks. I tried to check in. Nicole, good to see you. I try to check in with our online digital community every day in some way, shape, or form. And I've been powering everything down to YouTube. So good to see you. Let me wave. I've been powering everything down to Instagram, Reddit, where people are asking if anyone needs a blowjob, and also on YouTube where things are starting to come into focus. And so anyway, thanks for hanging out for a little bit. What I do essentially is just take us all through our A-Blast. If you go to my website, andresmith.net, or if you go to, I love a good wave. Good to see you, my brother. We're just spreading love and light out here in the world. If you go to my website and just click on the link tree or link in bio, and you go and just sign up for the E-Blast, you would have gotten this already, but I just kind of double down for about 10 to 15 minutes every night with our online community and just go through what was sent out today. Happy Marzipan. I think that's how you pronounce it, Marzipan. Happy National Marzipan Day to everyone. For those of you who do not know what marzipan is, it's a very sweet almond paste that is used in desserts. And apparently today is, for those of you who didn't know, National Marzipan Day. Our quote of the day comes from Ralph Waldo Emerson. This ancestor said, "What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you." I'll say it once again, and for those of you who got it in your email and you're annoyed, this is just redundancy, getting it really, really deep down in our hearts. What lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside of you. Isn't that wonderful news? Ralph Waldo Emerson. Okay, before I lose all the viewers of the night, because Uncle Yimbo is saying, yeah, I don't hate the idea of more people asking that more often, haha, about the anyone for a blowjob, or about the what lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison to what lies inside you. The question of the day is this. Because I don't want these sessions to be long. They need to be just as long as they need to be to just bring a vibe of happiness and joy and love into the world. Question of the day is, do you squeeze the toothpaste tube or roll it? Sound off in the comments if you're watching still. Do you squeeze the toothpaste tube or do you roll it? And what's the advantage of your method? I'll crank the music for a couple seconds and I'll let y'all decide whether or not you want to talk to me tonight. Sometimes Kwasi, sometimes people will say what's up and give me their answers, and then other times they simply will not, and it's okay because I figured out a way of taking these sessions from 3-hour situations into simple bite-sized pieces of like 10 minutes or so. It's a wonderful thing. I love this. This is truly awesome. I might have to implement this into my social media as well. This is truly inspiring. Great job as always, Andre. Kwasi the coach. Yeah. Thanks, man. It's a wonderful thing to be able to at least, touch the community and say, listen, I'm proud of you. I'm proud that you're still trying to adult in the world of harshness, and I want you to be okay. And here's a space to come and gather around the bonfire in the metaverse cloud every day and just say, yo, thank you. Thank you so much. I grew it myself. Okay, back to the question. Do you squeeze the toothpaste tube or roll it? What's the advantage of your method? I'll go first since no one's biting tonight. I am a squeezer. And I don't know if there is an advantage to that method or not, but I just squeeze it at the sides. And then I think at the very end, I just smash it as flat as I can, but I don't really roll. Okay, so Kwesi squeezes from the bottom. We got to get you on here as a live guest too one night, Kwesi. I'll hit you in the DMs to see if you can come on and join on the Instagram platform and then broadcast to the hundreds of people that watch. Squeeze from the bottom. That sounds like a squeeze for me. But what's the advantage, Kwesi, of squeezing over rolling? I never knew about the rolling thing until later in life. Anybody else? Okay, so Kwesi squeezes from the bottom. I'm also a squeezer. I squeeze from the sides though, and then once the sides are all done, then I squeeze from the bottom, but I don't really roll. Okay. Quiet bunch tonight, coming through. These are not meant to be forever. I'm just also meant to ask you some follow-up questions to our question with the toothpaste. Another question of the day is, are you loving you today? Are you being kind to you today? Are you aligning yourself with your dreams and goals today? In true and impactful and meaningful ways? Are you proud of you today and all that you're seeking to accomplish? Because if you can look down at your internal scorecard and see yourself as happy, then that's all that matters, beloveds. Kwesi says, I have just not tried the rolling. Squeezing from the top is obviously problematic because it gets harder as you start running out. So squeezing from the bottom is the advantage over squeezing near the lid. I see. See, this is very, very fancy stuff. It's about the time where I say thanks everybody for coming to what was a 22-minute session tonight, including the pre-show of the uplifting music over on Reddit. I can't wait to see you tomorrow night. This is not meant to be some type of show. It's a session of gratitude, love, and connecting about the lighter things. Sometimes for adults, especially as over 30 adults, life gets really, really high. My V sometimes itches. Good to see you too. My V sometimes itches, says Andre. Good to see you, brother. These screen names on the internet are always masterful. Anyway, this is about the time that I say to Kwesi and my V sometimes itches and Uncle Yimbo and everyone else who passed through today, thank you so much for bringing your log of love to the fire. I really, really appreciate you being here, and I can't wait to see you tomorrow night at the Community Vibe Check. If you want to know more information about who I am and what I'm about, andrestith.net. If you want to know more about these little sandcastles of love that we're building nightly, lovecityarts.org, and I would love to just tap you into the social room. Expect to invite Kwesi into, I'm not sure how you feel about group chats and things like that, but you can always be a member and mute me and then check in as you want. I drop the newsletter in there and also sometimes other little goodies for people through the good old Instagram. Would love to have you be a part of that. I love it, Gracie. Gracie says, also feel better after watching your lives. I think that we are all meant to uplift each other in the best ways that we can. So if I can do 24 minutes of music and connection over on Reddit and 11 minutes in these other spaces and kind of be a presence for love in the day, then mission accomplished. To all the partners of Andre's Love Cafe and the Love City e-properties, I am so grateful to you. Particularly honorable mention to Tara Paolo Studio, teacher and coach. And if you want to tap into a 24/7 conversation that's happening around this community that we're building, we've now got the Love Lounge and Portal, and you can tap in through that through the link in bio as well. It's a free Telegram group. Telegram is a free app. We're in there talking and throwing memes and having conversations and live chats and things 24/7 with people all over the world. So far we've got people from all over the United States and also Iraq and Belgium in the spaces. So if you want to tap into a 24/7 accessible conversation on love, you know where to do it through the websites. All right. I think that's that. I can't wait to see you again tomorrow. And I hope that you, may you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of all suffering. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of all suffering. May you be happy. May you be healthy. May you be free of all suffering. Have a great night.